So, good morning. I am Melanie E. De Leon, and today we will discuss factors affecting the climate. So, for our learning objectives, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to first differentiate climate from weather, describe factors that affect climate, and last, explain how latitude, altitude, and land topography affect the climate. You have probably experienced waking up to a rainy morning but spending the rest of your day sweating because of the sun. It is because of the changes in atmospheric condition. So first, let's differentiate what is weather and what is climate. So weather is a changes in the atmospheric condition over a brief period of time, such as day or a week, while the climate is the general pattern of the weather that occurs for a region over a number of years. So let's discuss the different factors that affect climate. So we have 5 factors. First is the latitude. Latitude is the main factors affecting global climate. The further we go from the equator, the temperature drops and the cooler it gets. This is because we know the Earth is curved, which means that the sun energy is more concentrated at the equator. So those countries that is located near the equator, they experience hot temperature. And next we have the altitude. When the temperature decreases, the altitude increases. For this reason, we know that the mountains are always cooler compared to the lower places. At higher altitude, the air is less dense and air molecules are spread out and less likely to collide. Therefore, a higher location in the mountains has lower average temperature than the one at the base of the mountains. So, those places that is located in the mountainous area, they experience cooler temperature and more likely to experience precipitation. And next, we have prevailing winds. When we say prevailing winds, it is the wind direction over a particular location on Earth due to uneven heating from the sun and the rotation of Earth at its axis. The equator receives most direct sunlight and the greatest concentration of heat, resulting to a warm temperature. While those countries located at the poles, there is lower concentration of heat. That's why they're more likely to experience cold weather. And next, we have ocean currents. Ocean currents are the continuous and directional movement of ocean created by the wind friction, water density, Earth's rotation, solar energy, and gravity variation in different parts of the ocean. The direction of water movement is either horizontal or vertical. The ocean current system flow clockwise in the northern hemisphere and counterclockwise in the southern hemisphere. So the ocean currents transform warm water and precipitation from the equator to the poles, and the cold water from the poles back to the equator. Because of these cycles, this regulate the global climate and an even distribution of heat reaching each surface. And lastly, we have topography. The topography of Earth's surface is one of the factors that affects weather system and climate. The difference in elevation and mountain ranges determine the distribution of precipitation on Earth. So, the mountainous areas tend to have extreme weather. They're more likely to experience precipitation and cold weather because they act as the barrier of the air movements and moisture. That's why those places located at the mountainous area, they experience cold weather and precipitation, while those countries located at the base of the mountain, they more likely to experience the hot weather, and sometimes they don't experience precipitation because of the mountain that act as the barrier to air movement and moisture. So for our activity, we have 2 activities. The activity 1, identifying warm and cold ocean currents. And activity 2 is the side of the mountain, where we use the illustration of mountain to answer different questions. And we have here the assessment. So that's all about the factors affecting climate.